driving down the road, I think somebody's thrown something over our hedge into one of the fields. I want to go see what it is. Just over there. I don't know what it is. What is that? Let's go have a look. Well, the winter beans I drilled are looking good. I thought it was a bit of wood, but it's a, what is that? Is that a headboard from a bed? There's a bit of it here. So stupid. Why do people insist on throwing things out in the countryside like this? See, now I'm dealing with somebody else's rubbish. Because obviously it's on our land. It's down to us to sort it out. I mean, if it was on the verge, the council might have moved it. But it's not like we're even near a gateway. Someone's had to stop on a road and actually make the effort to throw it over the hedge. Well, there's one bit, I'll get the other bit. Yeah, I was driving down this road up here and I could see it at the top of the hill. Thought it was a mattress at first, didn't know what it was, but I could see that something had been chucked over. Oh dear. Can't leave it here anyway. Gotta get rid of it. I mean, what with fridge freezers and toasters and microwaves, we do find some blooming silly things. Yeah, we have found a few funny items over the years that people have thrown away. I mean, they're normally things like microwaves and bits of furniture, but we've definitely come across a few dodgy items, should I say. I want to know what the funniest thing is that you guys have found and somebody's thrown away. Let me know in the comments. There's Dad, he's up to something. It might be to do with this that he's bought. This is Dad's new project. Yeah, all will be revealed.
What are you up to?
Well,
Have you seen it, have you?
I've just been to collect a load of rubbish that someone chucked over a hedge.
What, this?
This, yeah. This is one of the things that's been chucked over the hedge.
Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Yes, you're probably wondering what we're doing with this. It doesn't go. It was bought sort of semi-scrap, not for a lot. It was on eBay, wasn't it? But it was just our local town, wasn't it?
There is a reason why we've bought this.
There's a reason, yes. I'm hoping to convert it to an aircraft tug or pusher.
Yeah, to move your aeroplane.
But now it's quite a bit smaller than I thought it was.
Yeah, well, originally we were looking at a bigger one, weren't we? For a
we've got a sort of dual idea.
We've got a dual purpose,
right?
Yeah,
it is upcycling, isn't it?
It's upcycling,
yes.
Reusing, yeah.
But we're sort of looking for a four-wheeler, probably a little bit bigger. But I think they're 24 volts, aren't they? But in reality, this model, it's a Whisper.
You're really pleased with your Whisper, aren't you?
Well, but the Whisper doesn't go because there's no ignition key, there's no batteries,
no,
there's no charger.
No,
but
so
as it happens, your boy, the batteries are the same size, and he's on his toy Gator.
On his Gator,
yeah. So and then we've got the battery charger.
Yeah, so it's two 12 volts running in series to make 24 volt.
It makes 24. Is it series or parallel?
It's one or the other.
It is. It's when you join them anyway, isn't it, to make 24?
Yeah.
Right, well, this model actually lends itself in a way, rather than the four-wheeler, because we know that this comes out, because we've had it out before, haven't we? This just lifts out.
So you're not going to sit on it while you're moving?
No. The idea is control it from this way, like this.
Right.
And use it as a push or a pull.
Yeah.
It's got reverse and Now I thought, not knowing what they're like, because I've never really used one before, I thought it was a twist throttle. I thought I'd have to change the steering round.
No.
But no, what you do is you turn up the speed to what you want, a simple...
What's the top speed, Dad?
4 miles per hour, I think.
Oh, blimey.
But that's just right, because you could turn this down to, say, I don't know, really quite low, just creep along. And then you've got forward and reverse here.
Yeah.
You can mark it up with a Sharpie pen, because it's sort of backwards a bit. Or, I think you could unbolt it here, look, those bolts there, or these bolts here, and I reckon this would turn round, provided that you can get the cable sorted, and then the controls would be facing this way, and slightly angled towards me.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the controls would be more like that way.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But in the front.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Now, this is if it works. If we put batteries on and try it sometime.
So we need batteries and a key, don't we?
Yes, I've sent for a key, haven't I? If you remember, we said we could hotwire to put a switch.
But you found a key on
It was
eBay.
£2, so I thought, well, free delivery, so...
Bargain.
Well, if a key, if it works, then you don't have to sort of mess about with the switch or... But the idea, well, now I've seen it, you see, but do you know, I think there's a little 24-volt motor in there, and I reckon...
Is it going to be powerful enough?
Well, I was rather hoping it was a little bit bigger and the wheels were a bit bigger, if I'm being honest.
What does the plane weigh? About half a ton?
Yeah, no more.
Right.
Yeah. Probably a tiny bit more, but not much more. The other thing is where you're going to hook it to. Well, let's think. I thought, I've got a little bit of angle over there.
You need some kind of hook or tow bar, don't you?
Do you know, it's ever so clever, because if you look at that, yeah, I'll show you what I thought about tow bar. I think, I haven't tried it yet, but look, I reckon that wheelbase extends if you don't do that. I think it's in its shortest.
Oh, to lengthen it?
Well, if you're probably taller, trying to get on it, you might want to sort of, I think it goes like that. But this really doesn't lend itself to sort of, if it works, to sort of shunting like this.
We should probably say, for the sake of the video, is this is all because of your bad back and you've been asking me every time to help you get your plane out, haven't you?
Yeah. And actually, you find it quite difficult, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Most people
Yeah.
do. You know, it's all right doing it once or twice, but then you've got to push it over grass. It's actually quite... Whether this will do it, if the pity wasn't just a little bit bigger, this sort of way, look, it's dead easy to, even like this, I could control it.
That's so funny.
Like this.
You could, yeah, that makes sense.
What I thought, so I've got these couple of bits of angle right here, this is just an initial thought, is if I get this bit of angle...
That's the hook for the plane, isn't it?
That's a sort of hand tow hook.
Yeah.
This sort of chassis isn't as strong as I thought it might be. It's okay, but it's quite... it must take the weight of a human being, doesn't it? Mm. But it's not massively substantial, is it? And these little wheels, I think, probably stop it tipping up. Sort of wheelies. Or A, packing up. But it all folds down. It's clever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's all sort of fairly compact, isn't it?
All sorts of compact. But what I thought, roughly, this is sort of, in essence, it's sort of, take these wheels off. There's some way of either using these bolt holes, but...
You want a bar across it, do you?
I thought if you put weld some plates in here with a hole, and then...
Yeah, I'm with you.
Put that on there and then bolt it back on and get a sort of angle like that. And this is well overkill, but I'm wondering whether this is the way to go. I found this old ball hitch. You just about get it on. You don't have to use this angle, but it's not far off.
Yeah.
And eventually, it might look like
that.
That wouldn't take much to do, would it?
No.
But the next bit would, you know, down to the aircraft, purpose-made one with a ball hitch.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
And that. So what I thought was, if you just did that quickly like that, then hook that over. There.
Just to try and see if it's powerful enough.
Yeah, you couldn't push with it, but you could pull, couldn't
pull
you?
with it, yeah.
Yeah.
At least you'd know it then, wouldn't you?
If you just hook it over there, you'll see that would tell you whether it would just, you know, pull it.
Yeah.
Across the yard.
Well, you'd know then, wouldn't you?
You'd know, yeah. I mean, that might be the wrong way. I think it's quite a hefty thing. That isn't so much, but you're going to have something like this mounted to the frame that goes down. That's quite a big bit of kit to lumber about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless you can sort of have a bit of kit on there and, you know, use this post to a sort of chain or something, or bar coming down here, so that it was always on it.
Always on it, sort of permanently together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the one you see, ones you can buy, they're really expensive.
They are, yeah.
I've seen a woman going in with this bit of kit, a bit like this. She drives it in, and she's got there's 2 prongs that go into the axle. So she drives it into this wheel here. I mean, it's only one single wheel of an aircraft.
Yeah.
And puts one of the prongs in by just cocking it over.
Yeah.
And then this bit of kit then comes back in. It's like a spring.
Yeah.
So you don't have to bend down to do it. Then she releases a lever, and this spring gradually lets this other side go around and clicks in. And then she just pulls it back using the...
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But we probably can't make that. We probably have to get down to, put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind doing that, as long as you could then go to it and do this.
And do that, and you're not actually pulling or pushing now.
Yeah.
You're letting the motor do it. Suits you, sir.
It's a bit small.
Yeah.
Do you want to be on it while you're doing it?
What, sitting down?
I didn't want to be backing because you can't really see, but could you turn the seat round?
Yeah.
Could you do it?
Yeah.
Don't break it.
No, it mustn't break this.
Oh no, that's not going to do it, is it? Because the controls are going to be wrong, aren't they?
What, are you going to do it like this?
What? No.
Not really, are you?
No, that's not going to work, is it? How about side saddle?
Side saddle?
Yeah. Well, you see where you're going.
I think that ultimately it's probably going to be easy if you're just standing up in front of it.
In front of it, yeah. That would be better. But the seat, you can leave the post in place for now, just in case you do want a seat.
Yeah.
There's no brake. I presume if you just slow down...
What's that on there?
That's a handbrake, isn't it?
Oh, you mean no actual brake on the
So
handlebars?
the only control I can see is, look, speed.
Yeah.
So you must preset that, which is sort of better.
And then forward and reverse.
Yeah, I don't know whether... Look, it goes up there. Whether... Going... That's all in a little power reserve. I'm not sure, Nick, what these are. I can't work that out.
What, for the battery connections?
Well, not like your batteries.
No. Are they springs on there?
Well, it's almost like you tip the battery upside. It must be a terminal on the bottom or something. I don't understand that.
No. We do some silly things here sometimes.
Well, it's sort of, in principle, it might work, and it's upcycling, isn't it?
It's upcycling. We haven't explained about the dual purpose yet. We will in a minute. There's
Well, yeah.
There's something else. There's another element to all of this mobility
This
scooter.
is what this mod
idea.
choice. This mod
Yes, we wanted a slightly bigger one, didn't we?
not like a tram.
So,
As far as manoeuvring, it's perfect for manoeuvring. So something like that.
it's just a question of if she's got enough power to
Looking at
push it.
It's not a bit bigger.
No.
Slightly bigger wheels.
Yeah.
It's probably just a little bit on the weedy side, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know whether you will want weight on it to make. Will it?
I don't know. It looks a bit weedy, doesn't it? But
No, it does. Yeah. I think we wanted more tyres like that, didn't we?
yeah.
Sort of like up here.
Yeah. What was it? 50 quid?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we can get battery on it, the key for £2, and mackle something up to hook this on, just
Back on eBay for £52.50.
it will be back on eBay for £52. Just get it to that stage, and we'll see if it actually.
He said there was 14 days return, I think, on it. But after we've welded a bracket on it.
Yeah, send it back to him.
Just say it had a tow bar.
Yep.
Here. Bit heavy duty, I know. This is not to be counted, but I thought on the tow bar, then come out from the tow bar a framework and running down here parallel.
Yeah.
And then do like the lady on the advert for the American one.
Yeah.
What she does, comes in like this and she cocks it round like that and puts one peg, this is like that. It's just a square section with a...
Yeah.
She pops it into that one, and then, because it's a properly made one, she then releases a catch, and somehow this one, which is already cocked out, goes into the other side.
I'm with you.
Without having to come down. But what I was thinking last night, if it does work, is parallel one into there, and then do the same action, get it in. This one, have it on slide with holes, so you can make it fit.
All right, yeah.
Sizes, and all you've got to do is then push it in and put a pin in.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It would mean coming down here and doing that, but in other words, make a drawbar.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't be a 5-minute job, I don't think.
No.
I still can't work out in my head though, by having a ball hitch here and steering here and steering there.
Yeah, pivoting on the wheel there, which direction?
Which direction it will go. Would it be a two-wheel trailer? Or four-wheel trailer?
I think it will go the same way. The same direction you're standing there, turning, will go the same way.
They might see that turns. If I put that on there, that's a sort of just a simple spring. You're supposed that goes in the cockpit. That does. It's ever so handy.
Yeah.
But it's not. But you can sort of get the picture of how a much more substantial one. And I think if you can make one that went in and out here, that one rigid.
Yeah.
That one adjustable. A ball hitch here. Now that assembly would be quite heavy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
I didn't know whether it remained permanently on the bit of kit, and you have a sort of, from this post, something to hold it up.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, so it's sort of permanent.
Looking at it, the machine does look a little bit on the weedy side.
Yeah.
But
might have wanted a bigger one.
I tell you what, though, Nick, I was looking last night, and the really good one, I forget what it's called, the one, as I say, with the auto click, so you don't have to leave here.
Yeah, how much is it?
It's, I think they're about $4,000.
Right, so yeah, pretty.
Nobody's going to buy one of those.
Pretty pricey, yeah.
Crazy price.
Yeah.
But there was. I looked at other ones. They're all American, everyone, because we don't have enough. I don't think here.
No.
In the GA world to justify it. So but there is one model. It's about 10 times more than what you pay. I think it's driven by electric drill. So if you think about that, if a drill can do it,
Yeah.
it's called, you put the drill in one end, and I think the wheel moves this wheel. It sort of goes down to this attachment here, and sort of, so there's no ground wheel, I don't think. But if a drill power can do it,
Yeah.
why wouldn't that?
Yeah. 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 Well, you never know.
But you see the idea, can't you?
And see the idea. It's
You're not going to really get one off the shelf because it's just far too.
It's going to be
expensive.
a good
You
project.
want to sort of make a homemade one if you can, don't you?
I thought you were going to do a Colin Furs at first, Dad, and try and get this to go at 60 mile an hour. But
I saw that.
have you seen that video?
I wouldn't want to go 60 on this.
I definitely wouldn't. No,
I think
no.
4's about right.
Four, top speed of 4 is about right. Yeah. Shall we? I think we should explain to all these guys where this idea sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, we've said dual purpose. Well, we had another idea, didn't we, for a bigger mobility scooter upcycling project.
Well, again, I think the scale's a funny thing because I think this looked bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
But there is one up there with 4 wheels, isn't there?
4 wheels is a bit chunkier, a bit beefier.
A bit beefier. The tyres and wheels are a bit bigger, aren't they?
Yeah, and the idea was to make a little boom, a little sprayer boom, and instead of knapsacking, again, going back to your bad back, instead of knapsacking around the yard, getting all the weeds, we were going to go spraying around the yard with a upcycled mobility scooter. And it's sort of gone from there, isn't it?
We get a small tank, and we found you can get sort of like 35, 40 litre tank, not a 100 or 200 litre tank, you want a really baby tank. So
Yeah.
Even the next size up, they're quite small.
Yeah.
So something like about 40 litres.
Yeah.
Bring the pipe complete with pump.
Yep.
And then bring the pipe to, bear in mind it'd be a square thing here, like this. Then have a sort of like a metre and a half boom.
Yeah, with sort of 4 or 5 nozzles along
slightly
it.
probably offset, so that if you're going down a building, you can be away.
Yeah, get up against the edge of the building, yeah.
And then just to sort of say, do a good chunk of our knapsacking, but portable, mobile. You could control, don't go by this because it's too small, you could control, you could go upside of a building, or a yard. Sometimes yards want doing, don't they? There's, areas rather than just.
Yeah.
But I reckon you could do probably 3/4 of our knapsacking like that. It'd be quiet, probably controllable. And
I was getting images of you just going around the yard.
I'm not getting on it.
Oh, so I've got to do it.
Yeah. But you need to make a boom. I think the actual plastic, boom itself, the pipe,
Yeah.
is rigid. I think that'd be okay. You don't get your knapsack. You just put one on.
Yeah.
and it just that is your boom.
Yeah.
That's all you want. You don't want any boom arrangement.
No, you don't. No.
So a couple of Jubilee clips or something.
Yeah, just something super simple.
Yeah, and 4 or 5 nozzles.
Yeah.
Because it can't be that heavy in it because it's
Yeah,
what it is.
exactly. All you're doing is saving your back.
Pretty much, and making it more manoeuvrable actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
And doing bigger areas because
Yeah.
you could sort of. If you're doing, say, an area of that yard out there, for example, because it does get very weedy in the place.
Yeah.
So you're dotting about with your knapsack.
Yeah, you could just go up and down.
You could do a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, use your GPS. But you could.
Yeah, where does the Trimble go on this?
So the idea was we could probably buy one of those, partly scrap or one that's been. I'm rather hoping you nearly get one for nothing. You know, I got this idea that when people finish with them, they probably give them away. But
Yeah.
in reality, you can't find one.
No, we got outbid on one, didn't we?
We did, which would have been okay.
Local and a good price.
Yes, you don't do all over the country.
No.
Down the road.
Yeah.
It's going to be a sort of dual purpose one, wasn't it? To be a mini sprayer
Mini sprayer.
plus aircraft tug.
Yeah.
Because you could probably do the same modification on the back.
Yeah.
To hold, it's got to hold this little tank somewhere. Yeah, because I envisioned, I don't know how you think, Nick, the tank on the back of the slightly larger one.
Yeah.
Just pipe to the front.
Yeah, pipe to the front and little nozzle, little boom.
Yeah.
On the front, yeah.
And you could keep the seat on, couldn't you?
Be lovely.
Yeah, you could take the body off to make it look a bit more
Yeah.
non-mobility scooterish if you want, or does it really matter?
No, it probably doesn't.
Yeah. No. You put your logo on it.
Yeah, hashtag Nick's Farm on the mobility scooter.
That would be self-propelled sprayer.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Self-propelled sprayer.
Yeah.
Nick's spraying services.
Nick's contract spraying services now available. Yeah.
We could. Oh, you skateboard it down.
It's locking up.
Yeah, I can notice that. I'm just not. It may have an underlying fault then, Nick. Going backwards.
I'm going backwards.
It's not like it's like a child's one now, isn't it? Kids one. In fact, kids could run. Actually, the kids could use it, couldn't they? Your kids. If this doesn't work for pushing in, but the motor works, they'd have great.
Make some sort of go-kart.
They'd have some great fun with that.
for the kids. Yeah.